to do an energy check-in. This is a random read, guys. All signs of the earth, air, fire, and water. All are welcome. All right. So I have goosebumps. I have chills right now. They say something wicked this way comes and there's an innocent watching you. Okay. What does that mean? I hope that everybody is doing well. If you are new here, thank you for being here. Please like, subscribe, share, turn on your all notification bell for me so that you know when I upload. Please don't forget to like the video. It helps keep us in the algorithm and allows us to get the messages out to those that need them. My members, my subs, and my longtime supporters, thank you so much for being here. It's been 2 years, guys, and we're coming up on Halloween. I am so grateful and so honored and so proud of us. Thank you guys for everything that you do for me. You are my soul family. I love you. The magician came out. So a little while ago, a gentleman sat across from me. He's still here. And the magician came out when he sat down and all my cards just burst into my lap. So there's something that you need to make happen right now. You're being pushed. Okay, you're being pushed to call on your power. You're being reminded that you have everything you need to make what you desire happen. So let me see here. But is it your heart's desire, your soul's desire, your mind's desire, a physical desire? Where is it coming from? What is it? I want to know. You're being watched. Something's watching you. Some
monitoring spirit.
He wanted to be in reverse, but he's not. He's on the fence. You got a King of Pentacles here who's a little bit bipolar. This guy could be somebody who is either married and or divorced. Could be a polygamist even. Somebody here who's greedy. He's a greedy individual. This energy, I don't know if this energy is with us or not, like in the physical. I'm not sure. But it watches you. It monitors you. It's selfish and stingy with your energy. It wants something from you. Your gift or your power. You're plentiful. Emotionally speaking, you could have a very high EQ, emotional IQ. $37 is significant. 3773, that's 10, so something's a completion, beginning a new journey, okay? So putting your foot down on the fool's journey in a new endeavor, embarking on something new, healing. Okay, so pouring into yourself right now, emotionally speaking, is extremely important. Maybe you need to be selfish right now. Maybe there's a part of you that you're ignoring because it's a little dark, but we need that darkness to complete us. We're not complete if we're without equilibrium. Denying who we really are, whether that part of us is good or bad, no bueno. Your soul does not like it. And it will fight with you. It will fight with you like it's a whole other person, a whole other energy. But it's not. It's just you, babe. It's just you. Let me give it another one. You have the 10 of Wands. Heavily burdened but ready to put them down. Okay, so you're really close or really at the cusp of something new happening for you that will allow you to put away some burdens, some stresses, some worries. So let me see. They said it was supposed to be a lazy day, but you're tired already. Okay. It's supposed to be, huh? Moving day was rough or will be rough. Past, present, and future. Remember that my readings are timeless because I'm reading. Hold on, y'all. They want me to stop and do the spiel because I don't know why. Okay, then we will. All right, you may not like what you hear here on this channel. We'll get back to it. Don't worry. You may not like what you hear here on this channel, but you will hear the truth according to me in spirit. If you do not like the way I read, my energy, my face, the sound of my voice, and or even my collective, please excuse yourself from my channel at this time or any time during the reading that you feel that way about me or us. Do not expose us to your energy if you do not care for us. It does not work out well for anyone. And I do return to sender any and all negative energies and entities sent to hinder, harm, or destroy me, my collective, this reading, and our loved ones. I return to sender. With love, forgiveness, and justice in my heart, but I return to sender. All day, every damn day, I return to sender indiscriminately. So don't come in here giving me accidental evil eye neither. you don't like what I'm saying, leave, okay? It's the polite thing to do. I don't sit in someone's house when I don't like their food, okay? You don't stay and eat when you don't like the grub, right? Or the company. You leave. All right. Remember that I could be reading to you, for you, about you, someone close to you, someone close to someone close to you. I could also be reading about someone passed over, as I am a medium, okay? I could, of course, also be reading about your ops. Our ops say a lot about who we are, just as much as they tell me about who they are, right? Now, I may use titles such as him, her, they, them, he, she, young, old, mother, father, sister, brother, co-worker, ex, whatever, all right? Place the energies where they fit. Do not force the energy to fit if it does not fit into your narrative or story. You know your life better than me, babe, all right? So don't force the shoe to fit, Cinderella, if it's not yours. Leave it for the ugly stepsisters. Prince Charming will come along when divine time is, okay? I am reading for multidimensional beings and a multidimensional everything. So past, present, and future is happening all at the same time, all the time. All right? I do predict the future. But remember that history repeats and time is an illusion. So maybe the future has already happened and it also hasn't happened yet. That doesn't mean you're not learning your lessons, smarty pants. It just means that there's always something else to be learned. And sometimes you're repeating cycles with people who haven't learned the lesson that you learned already. So we're on repeat whether we like it or not until everyone gets it and can move forward, right? All right. Please note that you may find yourself in a tarot reading in places you do not like. You may find out that you are the bad guy when you thought you were the good guy. You may find out that you have more in common with your opposition. Things about yourself that you don't like, things you want to change, things that make you uncomfortable. Some parts of the story that comes out right now may make you feel paranoid, may make you feel ashamed, may make you feel humiliated, may make you feel depressed or sad or even angry. If I produce these feelings in you, note that that is a part of your healing process, but also I'm here to help you heal and grow. I am not here to harm you in any way, shape, or form. If I make you feel overtly negatively, please leave and come back when you are ready to address those things that made you feel that way, all right? All right. Tarot readings can be tricky, guys, all right? You got to go down the rabbit hole. Some people get lost in the sauce and forget whether something is for them or not, or don't realize it isn't, okay? But that's because you could be going through a transformation. All right, so things have been slow at work. Moving day, warranted exception. Maybe next time. Something didn't go your way. I feel like somebody didn't give you something or grant you something, or you didn't get something here. This could have been approval. It could have been a job. It could have been forgiveness. Okay, so letters to or from jail are significant. A reformed gangster is significant, they said. All right, polite pass, you said. Fire sign. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy. Flip vehicle and accident. I could do that. I just don't want to. What's the moving day was rough here? Why is that here? Spirit holds you and comforts you when you need it. You may have gone through something really rough, a transitional period, but you're not alone. Don't forget that, okay? You're not. You probably feel alone, but you're not alone. Show me what the King of Pentacles is here on the fence. Why is he on the fence? Thank you. Wow. Okay. A hoax? The government is watching you. The government is watching you. Why are they saying that? Government watches everybody, FYI, but to some degree here, somebody's being watched a little harder than everybody else over a hoax, or they want you to think something's a hoax or isn't real. They hate that their children like you. Random. I feel like they're ashamed or embarrassed of you. If this isn't government, this is some type of Hierophant group. It could be family for someone here. You feel like they're ashamed or embarrassed of you. Okay. You're ascending. Show me you're ascending. You're ascending. And it's been cold outside, so you may have been left out in the cold. You may feel shunned. Somebody wants your person, or somebody wanted or took or stole your person in the past, or some person you're meant to be with is going through some kind of transformation along with you, even if you don't know this individual. It's some type of soul's call here. Letters, what's letters to or from jail, please? Money's slow right now, fam. Money's slow right now. Money's gonna stay slow for a while, y'all. I'm sorry, but it is. I'm sorry. Work hard and keep your head up, babe. All right, courtesy opens many doors. Letters to or from jail. You may have been in spiritual jail, or there may be some sort of spiritual court. Look, it's in my hand. Court proceedings. Some type of spiritual court is at play. Why? Give me more on that. What is that? Holy Spirit. What's that? Proud mama's boy or daddy's girl. And someone who's very attractive. The Elvis card is out here, okay? You're Elvis. You may be somebody who went through addiction issues. You may be somebody who's very talented. You could be somebody who's very attractive, somebody who people use. Elvis got used a lot. He did. He got bullied and dicked around when it came to what was rightfully his, okay? It's a sex pot kind of energy, right? And he was a sweetheart, actually, but yes. Okay, it's gotten so bad though. Something's gotten real bad. You're taking charge of your life. Rumors. Somebody doesn't like that you're changing, or that you're trying to change, or that you're exacting something here. Something you're doing to change or better your life. Somebody feels like it's fake, or like you can't, or you shouldn't, or I don't know. Or if they don't feel like it's fake, they feel like it's genuine, but they don't like it. They don't like that about you. Why are you trying to win now? Somebody wants you to stay down. Why don't you just stay the way you were? I don't know what that's about. Somebody's an asshole. I don't like their energy. All right, polite pass. A fire sign. You're not giving passionately to something what? Rest, pray, and meditate. You're not giving passionately enough to the subliminal messages everywhere. So you need to spend more time in your spirit, talking with spirit, okay? Reaching that higher self, reaching that vibration in meditation. It's telling. You're afraid of your own gifts. It's telling you're afraid of your own gifts. Number 6 or number 9 are significant. You could be talking about family or some type of gifts that were held down by family. Shame is significant. Afraid of your own gifts and new spiritual gifts are both out here together, and I want to show y'all that. Why are you trying to win? Because it's your turn. Because it's your turn. Because something held you back or held you down. Childhood is significant. I don't know why I'm seeing like little boys' underwear. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, like Transformers, or like, you know, like little boys like cartoon underwear. I don't know why. Okay, but I'm seeing that. So something about childhood is significant, especially when it comes to masculine energy. Okay, so Black Sabbath, offerings of love and gratitude. Giving to your ancestors is really important right now. If you have not made contact with them, it's time you start doing that. Leaving them gifts. This coming Day of the Dead may be significant for you, maybe something you're being asked to do. They want you to give them some attention, babe, okay? And they have things to tell you. They're giving you signs and synchronicities all around you. You may be missing these right now. They said buckle up. Flip vehicle in an accident. They told me to flip this over, so let me show you why. This was at the bottom of the deck, but it was turned this way, and I wanted to turn it this way. Now, and it says, wreck, collision, car accident, buckle up, slow down, don't text, don't drink, don't use and drive, and flip vehicle in accident. Somebody close to you could be in an accident, or this is or was you or will be, and I'm sorry. I'm not a fearmonger, but please be careful in a vehicle of late. Be careful. I could do that, I just don't want to. You could do what? You just don't want to. What is it? Is this you saying this or someone else? Is you saying this or someone else? Messages and silences. Regret leaving you for them and formalities. Venus, this is about love. And they do love you, whoever this is. They screwed up. You may have some type of reunion with the soulmate, okay? There's so many beautiful people here today, guys. A bunch of little kids checking out the Halloween stores and celebrating. It's really cute, really cute. We got a bunch of cool vendors out here. I just lost a card. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Always doing that. Always doing that. I know y'all have noticed I'm trying to post more. I really am, guys. I'm sorry. It's been crazy. I know, you know, and I want to post more. I'm trying to catch up again like I was doing before, right? my health hasn't been so great, and my kiddo's going through it, and we're in transition, and turns out I got to stay longer in a place I hate that I don't want to stay in, but that be life sometimes, and it's okay. I am grateful for what I have. I'm still trucking. It's all right. Alcoholism runs in the family, but yeah. So I'm working more on just more reading in general, guys. Alcoholism runs in the family. What else we got here? Somebody almost drowned in alcohol. They said you almost drowned in alcohol or some type of addiction. Everything is funny until it happens to you. Somebody thought it was funny. Somebody didn't care. There's someone around you who really kind of enjoyed when you were down. I don't know why. Somebody could be jealous of you, or you just rub somebody the wrong way, irritate their demons. You may have a demon on you that irritates this person. Does this look infected to you? Yeah, something ain't right. Okay, they're trying too hard. Everything is funny until it happens to you, and alcoholism runs in the family. So there are addiction issues within a family. Maybe you conquered these and someone else didn't. They're pissed. I don't know, okay? Somebody feels like you think you're better than them, or how dare you try to change and suddenly be good, or this person's just a stupid asshole. They're projecting, okay? They're projecting because they haven't made the changes that you're trying to make in your life now. That's on them. That's not your fault, babe, okay? Black light. Okay, so somebody's shadow aspects are being highlighted, and so is somebody's light. So yeah, you're dealing with mirror energy here between you and this relative, or you and this individual. For some of you, this King of Pentacles represents a couple of things, okay? You may have a deceased ancestor looking after you. They are on the fence about some changes they want you to make. They want to get you to this magician energy, this energy they know is inside you. This is your first card out. It is your overall energy. So knowing that this is truly who you are, knowing your power is very important. This individual watches you. They're trying to push you into this Nine of Cups abundant energy, but healing your emotions with the Star card being there. There's a lot of burdens here. It's going to be a lot of work. They're not done with you yet, but they want you to spend more time talking to them. For some of you, this King of Pentacles is also an individual in your family or in this paradigm group, like I said, that is just, they against you, baby. They just don't like you, all right? They just don't. Haunted, spiritual, ghost spirits, demons, get cleansed and rectify your karma. So I want to say, too, that you're changing your life, and these rumors and letters to and from jail may have something to do with, they said they do. They do. I don't know what that's about. They said they do, though. But these letters to and from jail could be about you being in a spiritual jail at this time, too. If you're having a really hard time, if you're going through depression, maybe somebody's battling addiction, you could just be really broke or, struggling right now. There could be a lot, like everything that could go wrong might be going wrong, right? 1818 on the clock. Shit, that's what it is. It's everything. Okay, so why is it everything? It's not because you're being punished, and it's not because you don't deserve. It's because it's time for you to rectify your karma. This transitional period, much like the army will break down a person and rebuild them, your spirit will do that too, okay? So you're being broke down, but we all love you. Look, see? They love you. They love you very much. Elmo and your Venus sign is out here. So there's something significant about childhood when it comes to your romances or your love life, your relationships, how you manage those. Something needs to be healed there if you want love to come in. Now, our Venus sign talks about our relationships with everybody too, though. So let's not just focus on romance. It could be relationship with anybody, okay? It did, and it is. Yeah, there's something very significant about childhood. Somebody hates their face. I don't know what that is. I feel like somebody's pointing at you, being all chained up and down or burdened. Somebody doesn't like your happy-go-lucky attitude about going through a tough time. Like you're having a hard time in life, but you don't give up. They don't, that spirit loves you for that, by the way. We all love you, see? But this other person said, I hate their face. Okay, well, fine. Well, fuck them. They don't matter. You may be in close proximity to this individual, or this individual talks about you a fucking lot, and that's why they keep coming out. I don't like that. It's tacky. It is. It is. Yeah, it's tacky, but they hate your face. This is somebody who talks about you a lot. That's what I think, man. I don't know, child. Let me look. Let me get something else. Joyful cries. What is that about? Let's get another, let me get the Lenormand out here and see what we get, y'all. Let's wrap it up here. I feel like this is a good reading. Paying close attention to your spiritual team and your higher self, your spiritual hygiene, very specifically, and spending time on that self-care for your spirit. That matters. Yeah, here's the well. Okay. The well and the mountain. You can't climb these mountains if you're thirsty. You have to keep feeding your spirit. If you're not doing enough to stay focused on your spiritual hygiene, on your spiritual self-care, we're just not going to make it, babe. You have to be pouring into yourself. You have to be paying attention to your spirit team. Somebody here is very gifted. That was out here twice. I want to remind you again of the Magician, and the Six of Wands is the bottom of your deck. I don't even want more tarot. Like, I don't need it. You're being told that you're meant for something big. There may be a gift that you are supposed to be sharing with this world and you're not doing it. They're yelling at you to make changes so that you can get to the point where they want you to be. Okay? It's true, they're yelling, but that's okay. Everybody gets yelled at. Somebody's not using their intuition enough. They're not. So start doing that, okay? All right, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. I hope you guys got information, confirmation, clarification. I hope that this, most of all, helps you heal. I want to thank you guys, as always, for taking the time to heal with me. I am Jax the Cat, the Divine Feline Oracle, your Indigo Gypsy, and I will see you guys in the next reading. I love you. Mwah. Bye.